What it do, Marasa? You boys coming through once again with a new video. And on today's video, we're going to talk about that video that Dubs put out there and where he talks about the shoe, right? That it is dangerous. Apparently, he was responding to somebody who said the shoe was not dangerous. And I was like, you know what? Let me just speak on this. This is a great topic right here, because he gave his perspective, right? Which I agree with it 100%. I do agree with it 100%. But honestly, it depends, according to me. Let's just talk about nowadays. Is the shoe highly dangerous? I honestly think that it depends on how you're acting. Are you playing with the devil or not? Meaning, if you're doing your time in the shoe, right, for whatever you did, be respectful with everybody around. Don't take it out yourself. Trust me, you're going to be safer than actually a yard out there. Straight up. You're going to be safer in there than out there. Now that we made a point on this, let's move it to the side. Let's not forget that most of the people that are in the shoe are hitters. They did a pegada out on the yarda, and whatever happened to their victims, man, they're doing a shoe turn, right? Not everybody who's in the shoe did a pegada, man. You can go to the shoe from different type of you can go to the shoe on different types of things, right? And based on this, that a lot of people are hitters, man, it brings some kind of feeling when it comes down to doing shoe. Let's not go back in the days, right? Let's just talk about more modern present. Because if we go back in the days, like Corcoran, for instance, when they were setting up the fights, when basically, man, everybody was at the mercy of the COs, right? So imagine when that door opens, everybody would jump to the door. Maybe they were thinking, I wonder who's going to be next. That sucks. And a lot of people got away with that. Trust me. Because that shoe still holds some kind of shenanigans, right? For what I heard is that when you go right there, they will all surround you and give you the business. I'm not saying they're going to smack you here and there. No, they're going to try and intimidate you. Try to tell you, hey, man, this is our program and we run it. So you better behave or behave. Now, if you want to look up on them right there, trust me, you're going to be touched 100%. And not in a weird way. So, that spot, yes, 90s, again, when they used to do the concrete yard, I can only imagine, man, how it was. That is vicious right there. Vicious, You're basically between the walls and you can't go nowhere. So you better fight for your life, right? Vicious. Now, modern day, there's still places that are dangerous. The shoe, dangerous, of course. If you're talking smack to the CO, Tehachipi will pull you out. They're not gonna receive you with the intimidation like Corcoran does, but if you act up, at least with the CEOs that I experienced, they're gonna pull you out and on your handcuffs and give you an ass whooping on the day room. Unless they're gonna take you to the concrete yard and do it with nobody can see nothing. If you don't want to cuff up, they will open your door and go inside there. I've seen it done. Now, going back to, there are a bunch of haters right there. Not everybody's a hater right there, right? Now, think about this. How dangerous this can be. Just imagine, going to your yard. Hey, sell 102, you're gonna go to the yard? Yes. 103, you're gonna go to the yard? Yes. You talk smack to your neighbors. Or maybe your neighbors are part of something that don't get along with you, right? Could be a side of the of group, like a certain type of group, or certain status, or whatever it is. Imagine that. And on top of that, you like to talk smack, right? Or even if you don't talk smack, you never know what is going to be the intention of the next man. Period. One thing I tell you is that you better have a key for your handcuffs, because the minute you don't have that, you're going to become an easy target, and you better practice how to use it. You better practice how you use it, man. So know when to practice and when not to practice so you don't get caught. Let's say they pull you out on the chain. That's like the most scariest way to go to your. Imagine the chain. Meaning they usually put like 4-5 people on the chain and escort them to whatever they're going to take them. Either law library, medical, yard, to the cages, right? And not knowing the intention of the next man. Now that is scary, spooky. Not hilarious, because trust me, ain't nobody gonna be laughing when somebody gets hurt. So in that instance, in that scene, so in that scenario, super dangerous. Never know what the next man has in mind or agenda, or the next person's agenda is. So you better be ready, man. Better be ready, because never know what's gonna happen. If you want to strap up, you better strap up, because you never know. You never know. So that movement will make it super dangerous, because you don't know who you're gonna come across. Straight up. Straight up, man. Now, do they still have those concrete yards? I think, I don't know what it was. Now, do they still have those concrete yards? When I was in the shoe, they still had them, but it had to be a certain type of individuals to make it. I didn't qualify on that stuff, and trust me, I didn't want to go onto that concrete yard. That thing could be dangerous. You never know. I was like, man, hell no, hell no. I'm cool. Send me on the cages. You know, you never. First of all, you don't know who's who right there. Second, you don't know their intentions. Third, you don't know why they're in the shoe, right? So it's like, it's better just me and my Sally, and that's it. You only have to worry about one person, not 3-4 others. Now, can you imagine in that concrete yard? They still can do what they're doing, but again, I don't know if they shut it down or what. But in 2016, that thing was still up. If you were to ask me, yes, the shoe is very dangerous, and the feeling that you might have, based on whatever, is something different, because you know that whoever's right there is a hitter, and if they're not, shit, you better assume that they're hitters, because the minute that you underestimate a person, that's big mistake from your part. So with this being said, we are out to next video. Saludos a todos. Take care so you don't end behind those four walls a ratos.